I've been a video editor for the past 6 years, and I've edited commercials for companies like Shopify, On, Puma, and so many more. Over the years, I've learned a lot about what it takes to create impactful videos, how to tell a story through editing, and how to bring creative visions to life. Editing isn't just about cutting clips together. It's about crafting a narrative, building an emotion, and making sure that every second on screen has a purpose. Whether it's a big budget commercial or a personal project, it's important to bring the same level of care and attention to every edit. I'm not just here to share tips, I'm here to help you become a better editor faster. And trust me, I know what it's like to start out and feel like you have no idea what you're doing. My first few videos, they were learning experiences, but with every edit, I got better. And over time, I honed my skills to where they are today. Now, I want to take everything that I've learned and pass that on to you so you can fast track the years of trial and error that I had to go through. All right, let's talk about something that's hard to hear, especially when you're starting out. Your first videos are going to suck, and that's just the reality of it. When you're just starting out, whether you're shooting or editing, it's not going to be perfect. Far from it, actually. And that's okay. In fact, it's necessary. I've been where you are. When I first started, I'd finish an edit, export it, and sit back thinking, yeah, this is the one. I'm ready to work with Nike or Adidas. Then I'd step away and watch it a week later and cringe at the awkward cuts, how inconsistent the feeling was, and overall, it wasn't a polished product. But here's the thing, those first videos are supposed to be bad. And that's the entire point. The biggest mistake you can make is thinking that if your first attempts aren't perfect, you should give up. This is where most people stop. But if you're serious about editing, about improving your craft, you gotta push through those moments of doubt. The only way to get better is by continuing to edit, even if you feel like your videos aren't good enough. You learn by doing. Every time you open Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, every time you sit through another frustrating editing session, you are getting better. It's about persistence. Every video that you edit, no matter how rough it is, it's getting you one step closer to that goal to becoming an editor. Let's talk about something that can make or break your edit, the music, which is one of the most important parts and something that a lot of people overlook. Whether you're working on a cinematic montage, a commercial, or even a vlog, music plays a huge role in setting the tone, pacing, and overall vibe of your video. Have you ever tried watching a video without music? It feels flat, lifeless, and kind of awkward. Music is more than just background noise. It's the foundation to use to build your edit. Before I start any edit, I always pick the music first. Music gives me a base for how the edit will flow. It gives me a foundation or a roadmap to where it will rise in the edit or even fall in some cases. Where the rhythm of the track helps me time my cuts and transitions. If the music is slow and emotional, I'll extend the clips, focusing on the subtle details and let things play out. If it's upbeat and fast-paced, I'll speed things up, cut quicker, and match the energy of the track.
You'll find freedom to discover.
And it's not just about the energy or mood, it's about creating consistency. Once you have your music locked in, it acts as a roadmap for your edit. You can start laying down clips and know exactly how to adjust the pacing to hit those beats. For example, when I hear a beat drop, I'll line up an important transition or introduce a key shot. It creates that perfect synergy between the audio and visuals and keeps the audience engaged.
I've been inspired by nostalgic trends and modern fashion.
If you ever felt yourself stuck on how to start an edit or endlessly tweaking cuts without any direction, chances are you haven't found the right music yet. And when the music clicks, the edit clicks. Think of it this way, music isn't just about something you add to the end of your edit, it's something that helps you guide the entire process. With a solid track, your edit feels more cohesive, professional, and emotionally impactful. In today's industry, it can kind of be intimidating to find the right music, with so many resources available. Our go-to music licensing service is MusicBed. The reason I like it so much is that it's real people creating real music specifically curated for film, TV, and advertising. MusicBed makes it so easy to find the right music for your project. Make the switch to MusicBed and start your 14-day free trial with our link in the description below. Editing is a creative process, but not a linear one. There's no rule that says that you have to start with the first frame of your project. In fact, some of my favorite edits have started with one moment in the middle of the footage that clicked. The scene where the music, the visuals, and the emotion just all work together. If you wait until you've perfectly lined up the opening shots before working on the rest of the video, you might miss out on a lot of creative potential. Sometimes the best approach is to dive into the part that speaks to you the most. The part where you find your creative spark. Maybe it's that one big climax shot near the end or a powerful scene in the middle. Once you've nailed that section, it gives you kind of a creative momentum to finish the rest of the edit. Starting where the energy is the strongest can align everything else in the project. For example, I recently worked on a commercial series where I started off with the most impactful and emotional moments of the edit. This is where the climax of the commercials hit, where the music drops and the main message is being displayed through the edit.
We are one and the same a lot of the time.
This is also super helpful when you're feeling stuck. Let's say you've been grinding at the beginning of your edit for hours, but nothing feels right. Instead of forcing it, skip ahead. Work on a different scene. Get that creative momentum flowing, and often you'll find that unlocks ideas for the rest of the project. Editing isn't about following a straight line. It's about finding moments that fit together, no matter where they are in the timeline. Whether you start at the beginning, middle, or end, the key is finding those moments that help you align creatively with the story you are telling. So don't be afraid to jump around in your timeline. It's all about what speaks to you specifically. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try new things. And this is something that I've adapted to my editing as well as my cinematography. The best editors or anybody that has a craft did not learn this overnight. They have honed their craft. They have gained experience. If you found this video insightful and want to know more about the editing process, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.